Hey guys, this is Suzanne coming back to you today. I wanted to do part two of an older journal, actually from 2014. Part one is posted on my YouTube account. And I thought that I would pick up and record the rest of what I've got in 2014. And this is actually where we stopped Valentine's 2014. So let's just carry on and do a flip through of the rest of it. Just as I've explained before, I like to do a lot of journaling. I love to use stickers, different things. This is a neat little app that you can get, and for the life of me I can't remember exactly what it is, but it doesn't matter where you are. When you use the app, it will pick up this information and put it on your picture, and I just thought that was so neat. That's when I was at the doctor's office one day in Birmingham. So more journaling, and I've told you before, I love stickers, I love collages, those kind of things just make me happy. It's the simple things in life, isn't it, sometimes that makes us really happy. And I love anything with a telephone, little birds, that kind of stuff. I love decorations like that. This is something off of Pinterest, and what I do on a lot of those, I print them out just like a picture, especially when Walgreens is running the special on the pictures. And this is Mo Discrens. Okay, this page is just really, really special to me. And that's one reason I wanted to come on here and make sure and record the rest of this. Probably the first selfie I ever did, but I want you to look at this adorable crocheted hat and scarf. That arrived at my home one day as a complete surprise. Everything that you see on this page was actually what the package was wrapped in. The brown parchment paper, the sending love was on the envelope, this pretty little design up here, the design down here, and this gorgeous card, handwritten, and I've covered up my friend's address there, but this precious note. I made friends with this beautiful lady named Sherry Coggins from Bakersfield, California. It's funny, it's not funny, but it's a blessing the way that God connects you with YouTube people, with Facebook people from all over the world, all over the nation, and you make a bond, and sometimes, you know, you may get to meet them sometimes in life, and then sometimes you may not. But I was just going through just a hard time. Nothing major, but I guess I needed to feel God's love. And God's love arrived in a package one day from a lady that I have never met in person, but we have a kindred spirit and we're sisters in Christ together, and that's Sherry Coggins. She knows that I suffer with fibromyalgia and some other autoimmune diseases, that I have a lot of chronic pain, and she told me that while she sat and crocheted this, that she prayed over me the whole time. Oh my gosh. Needless to say, the tears were flowing when I got this. I just felt so special that God prompted her to do something that special for me, and she's never met me in person. We just talk. And I will try to put her link below, because she has a website, and where she does some just really good spiritual topics and stuff like that. So Sherry Coggins from Bakersfield, California is my friend for life. I hope one day that we get to meet. She and I have talked about that, and I hope we do. But is this page not neat? I mean, I just tore the package apart and kept every bit of it. She's so artistic. This was all done. All of this was done. I didn't want to throw anything away. So that made me a very happy lady that day. Very, very special. February 24th. A special day always, because that's the day that I was born. So that was my birthday, and just some journaling there. And as you can see, I got this, and I'm not even sure she knew it was my birthday. I really don't think she did. So another page of the stamps that I was telling you that I got. I plan to use all of them in some ways. This is my turquoise page. I love the color turquoise. It is such a rich color. It makes me feel so good. And so I cut this out. I'd love to have a dresser that color. I don't know where I'd put it, but I'd love to have it. This is just my great niece, Maddie. You're going to see her throughout these journals a lot. And this was her pageant that she was in. And love that picture of her. She's a sweetheart. And she won most photogenic with her picture there. Beautiful young lady. Okay, let's pick back up. The charter guy just came to fix my cables, so I had to stop, but picking back up. Okay, we're on to March the 2nd. One of the things I like to do in my book, I've said before, I think I missed my mark in life. I think I'm a historian because I do like to record a history of people, and some may think it's morbid, but I put obituaries in mine, and this is just a gentleman from our area that, oh gosh, my dad knew him, my mom knew him, and he was a very successful guy in strip mining here in our area. So, and he went to our church, and he used to tell me all the time that I was his favorite singer. So of course he's going to be a good friend of mine, but I just like to keep a record of when people pass away, when people get married, different things. Oh, this was the Valentine card that I gave my hubby, so I showed the one he gave me. My grandbabies, and of course I'm recording 2014, and of course they're a lot bigger now, so, but I wanted to make sure and get the rest of this book in here. Just journaling. I love the color red, and I love all the pictures of the doors on Pinterest. I don't know why doors fascinate me, but I just love beautiful doors. There's just certain things that you know that I like. Just a lot of journaling. This is something, when I went back and read it, I put my heart on this date, and I was just sharing from the deep places of my heart. Sometimes it's just so good to get out things that you're feeling that you truly don't want to share with anybody else, but that you want to write down to go back and see. This is cheerleader tryouts for my sweet Maddie, and she made cheerleader, and as you can see, they were very excited. They all meet at a local church afterwards, all the ones that get it. And so this is when she made cheerleader in junior high school. And then I've got a lot more cheerleader pictures that I've got to get put in there. And so we springed forward for the time. I like this from Pinterest. Today has been canceled. Go back to bed. I think a lot of us feel that sometimes. Be a light to the world. I am. Try to be. My last name is Light. Now, this is where, oh gosh, my journaling went downhill, and I am just now a year later getting back. But this day was very traumatic for me. I went to pick up my oldest son from daycare, and you have to park on a hill when you go, and he stepped right in behind me, and when I turned around, he and I both went rolling down the concrete hill. And of course, all I could think about was rescuing him. And I took a very bad fall, and I broke 2 fingers. And I was very traumatized because I took a very, very hard fall. Hard fall on my knees. And I fell so awkwardly because I was trying to protect him. And so after this, my journaling just about stopped. I've got some stuff that I got to put there. But what I'm doing now is playing catch up. And what I will do from this point on is finish filling up this book. I journaled enough in a small calendar book that I use on a daily basis to get all the events, but now I've got to go back and to fill in. So I did not journal for months and months after that. It was my left hand, but it's just like everything went haywire when you've got something like that. And I had to keep this on for about 8 weeks. That's actually a special cast that they molded around my fingers. So anytime that you have something, whenever you have fibromyalgia, and I also have been diagnosed with dysautonomia, which is your autonomic system, there's just a lot of crazy stuff that goes on with your body. So when you have a trauma, it makes things even worse. So, but I am journaling again. I am going to play catch up. I just wanted to make sure and get through March of 2014 recorded for y'all. And you're like, okay, this is April of 2015. I know, but I had some really good pages in here, and I wanted to share those with y'all. I want to make sure and keep this going, and so this is just a short one, and as I add more things in and finish up, I will share them with you. So this is part 2 of 2014, and I'll be sharing more with you later. Thanks.